Did you know that Jim Carrey was once homeless and lived out of a VW camper van? Born James Eugene Carrey, January 17, 1962, Carrey is a Canadian-American comedian, actor, author, artist, and producer. He's a phenomenal actor who has played countless iconic roles, especially as a comedic character. We've all seen Carrey's cheerful and silly personality on television, where he's trying to make people laugh all the time. However, most people don't know that it was his traumatic upbringing that fueled his comedy chops and love for making people laugh. Carrey was the youngest of 4 children and suffered from dyslexia, which made him struggle at school. His father struggled to support the family, his mother struggled with depression, and had an addiction to painkillers. In a past interview, Carrey said that while his mother was lovely, her addiction meant she wasn't always there for him. He explained that she was always there in the house, but if you're high on painkillers, that's abandonment. As a teenager, to bring in some extra money, he took a job and had to work long 8-hour shifts after school with his brother. They were hired and worked as security guards and janitors at the tire factory where their father worked. Living on the edge as they were got so bad that at one point in time, when Carrey's father lost his job, the family became homeless. They were forced to live out of their car, which was a yellow Volkswagen camper van. They did this for a full 8 months, and many nights had no choice but to park in public campgrounds. Later, Carrey would joke in one of his stand-up gigs. A lot of people don't know this, but when I was about 14 or 15, my father lost his job and I actually became homeless for quite some time. But of course, I grew up in Canada, and I thought we'd gone camping, he said, according to Nicky Swift. Carrey was always fascinated by the comedy world, so much so that he dropped out of school at the age of 16 to pursue his dream of becoming a comedian. In between performances, he worked with his father at the factory. His father, Percy Carrey, a would-be comedian, helped Carrey with the script for his first gig at Toronto's Yuck Yuck Comedy Club. It was a flop and got him booed off the stage. Carrey, undeterred, never gave up and eventually made a comeback, this time with his own material. The audience was completely enthralled by him. It was so good that he was soon asked to open for the popular and world-renowned comedian Rodney Dangerfield. It wasn't long before Carrey left Canada for Las Vegas to star with Dangerfield. However, not long after that, he decided to move to Hollywood, where he was able to get a spot and performed at the Comedy Store. He later appeared on the stand-up show, An Evening at the Improv, in 1982. But his real initial break came when he was cast in the comedy television series called In Living Color, which unfortunately was also short-lived. However, it was In Living Color that allowed Jim Carrey to become a household name. Thanks to his time on the television series, he landed his first big movie break as a lead actor in Ace Ventura: Pet Detective in 1994. In the same year, he also starred in the comedic hits Dumb and Dumber and The Mask. He even received a Golden Globe Award nomination for Best Actor for his performance in The Mask. Altogether, 1994 turned out to be a bittersweet year for Carrey, as he had a lot of career success, but lost his father, which was hard for the comedian. His 1994 films were able to push Carrey into the international limelight, earning him millions of dollars, and made him one of the most sought-after comedians in the 90s. The 1997 comedy Liar Liar earned him his second Golden Globe Award nomination for Best Actor. As with almost everyone, he still has his personal battles, where he deals with his depression. What makes his growth even better is that the depression, which he used to treat with antidepressants, he now copes with through his practice of spirituality. Overall, he has come a long way from his humble beginnings as a child, which saw him and his family homeless for a while. He truly went from mud to stud.